Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my third leaderboard for Miss Supranational 2025. Welcome! So this is already my third leaderboard because I felt like there's a need for me to update the list, especially that we have a little break from the SupraChat. But for an easier comparison, just like what I did to my Mr. Supranational updated leaderboard, to be fair, I decided to pick out my top 20 for the third leaderboard based only from the ladies who are already done with SupraChat. So which means those candidates that are not yet done or whose episodes in SupraChat weren't released yet, don't expect them to be here on the list. So I have considered their performance in the SupraChat and then going into the competition, where do I see them in the finals. So again, based on everything that I've seen so far, including the SupraChat and considering all, here's my updated top 20 for the third leaderboard. Starting with my number 20, Cambodia. Chandara Chum. Cambodia is one of the best surprises. She actually looks stunning and I really like her during the SupraChat. I am looking forward to see more, but I am very positive and I have this feeling that she has a very good chance of doing well this year. Number 19, Nigeria. Paula Ezendu. She is one of the best performers as well during the SupraChat. For now, I think she could easily make the first cut, but I would love to see how she performs on the runway so we can see how she'll go from here. Number 18, United Kingdom. Brittany Feeney. UK is such a strong contender in terms of public speaking, and I can see and feel her determination and preparation to do well this year. She's stunning, and I love all the social media posts and updates that they're doing to increase her presence. I can't wait to how she'll do in other rounds of the competition as well. Number 17, Costa Rica. Fabiola Vindas. Costa Rica is now solidifying herself as a worthy competitor. She did well during the SupraChat. She has the personality, she's so likable, and in terms of the physical aspect, she looks stunning. Her hair looked amazing on her, and I have seen clips of her catwalk training and she's so good. So I cannot wait to see her slay this. Number 16, Peru. Naira Mesa. Peru is a grower on me as well. I didn't really notice much of hers before, but after her performance at the SupraChat and all the recent updates I've seen, I think Peru is surely back on track to get that spot in the semifinals. I'm still waiting to see that winning spark in her. I know she's good in terms of the physical aspect, but I felt like there's still something missing. So that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to see in the next weeks to come prior to the competition. So hopefully we'll get to see that soon. Number 15, Poland. Cassandra Zawal. Poland not making it last year was historic because it was the first time for them not making the cut, and that shows that they can be unplaced too. However, I think Poland is back this year. I just love Cassandra. I loved her during the SupraChat. She is smart and exceeded. She surprised me during the SupraChat. She's a great speaker. I love her beauty, her energy, and I'm confident that she will bring Poland back into the semifinals. Number 14, Venezuela. Lex Collins. Same as Poland, Venezuela did not make it last year as well after doing very well in the previous editions. However, after watching the performance of Lex at the SupraChat, I have changed my mind. I felt like she can make it. I love her beauty, and she's a lawyer, so she speaks very well too. And I really hope that the organization will not overdo her styling, just like what they did last year to Rossana Fiorini, whom I think was a little bit overtouched when it comes to the makeup and everything. But this time, I really believe Lex can be able to bring back Venezuela into the spotlight. She is a natural beauty, so I really hope that they stick by it. Less is more. Number 13, Iceland. Lilja Sif Petersdottir. I have a soft spot for Iceland this year. Not only that she looks absolutely stunning, she's also beautiful. She speaks very well, and she's great on the runway. If she levels up her runway performances based on what we've seen at Miss Universe, level up her wardrobe and styling, I think Iceland has a very good chance of going very far and might even pull a surprise top 5. Number 12, Australia, Krista Heath. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling that Australia could be the biggest surprise this year. She's an incredibly good speaker, she's super beautiful, and she has the making of someone that could really do well at Miss Supranational. I could really imagine and visualize her going into the top 5. I am so glad that her recent updates shows some improvement when it comes to her looks and wardrobe selection, and I really hope that she will be consistent by it, because considering only some of the outfits that she's wearing in some of her photos, there are really some styling that are meh, but there are also shots and looks of hers that are really good, and that's one thing that I really wanted her to maintain going into the competition. Number 11, Germany, Anna Lacrini. I think everybody needs to keep an eye on Germany this year because she, I believe, might be a potential frontrunner. I like the fact that her popularity is quite subtle as of the moment. I have seen some other leaderboards and usually they have her at the bottom of the list. But in terms of performance, consistency, looks, and beauty, I have a feeling that once the competition starts, she's the one who's going to make waves easily. She's already competed at Miss Globe 2023 and finished as second runner-up, so let's watch out for this one because my feeling is, you know what I mean. Number 10, Bolivia, Vanessa Hayes. Bolivia is set to pull the highest placement for her country at Miss Supranational, and I am confidently saying that. She has finished top 5 at Miss International 2023, and watching her performance at SupraChat allowed me to see the reasons why she did very well. I love the way she speaks, she's so spontaneous, she's quite likable as well, so I just wish she'll keep that light look that she had at Miss International and just level up a little bit to give more of that winning touch going into Miss Supranational. Excuse me. Number 9, Dominican Republic, Karibel Perez. She's one of the ladies that I'm expecting to do well this year. Based on her recent updates, she is showing how ready and prepared she already is. She also did well and spoke well during the SupraChat, although I would have loved to hear her with a bit more enthusiasm because she tends to take everything too seriously as well. So I wanted to see some smiles, some laughs, some personality, something that brings out her other side. I know she is a great speaker, but we also wanted to see some personality. And additionally, she was a runner-up at Universal Woman 2023, so this one is tough to beat. Number 8, India, Ayushri Malik. I am truly impressed at India's determination and transformation. Although she was one of my favorites during the national pageant, I still thought that there were much stronger contenders this year, but it's so amazing at how India is catching up to them. Her speaking skills is top-notch, her transformation is insane, and right now she's in Vietnam probably looking for her gown in the competition, and that determination is truly commendable, so I love that. Number 7, Canada, Aslahan Morali. Canada could be the biggest surprise this year. I mean, she's good, she's a wonderful speaker during the SupraChat, but her transformation and the way she's preparing herself is beyond incredible. She visited the Philippines to do some social works and pasarela training, and I actually cannot wait to see how her training, to see the outcome of her training, because there's really nothing to worry about when it comes to her public speaking. She's already good at it. In fact, way beyond average, so I'm really looking forward to how she'll kill the runway. Number 6, the Philippines, Tara Valencia. I was actually beyond impressed at how she looked during her final walk at Miss Universe Philippines 2025 because I believe, based on what I've seen, she's already in great shape, she looks so well polished, and she looked absolutely stunning than ever. She was great during the SupraChat, but there's always room for improvement in making her responses a bit stronger. But she's getting there. And with some more polishing, I wouldn't be surprised if Philippines is back in the top 5. Number 5, Guatemala, Tokyo Gonzalo, one of the most beautiful faces this year and one of the loudest names in the competition. And to be honest, she deserves all the love and the hype that she's getting. I am really pleased to see her supporters going all out to support her at Miss Supranational. She's incredibly stunning. She looked phenomenal during the Super Chat, and I am incredibly happy that she can express herself very well in English. I haven't seen her recent updates on the runway, but as what I had mentioned before on my previous leaderboard, her runway performance is really one thing that she really needs to improve, because that was her weakness when she was at Miss Grand International. So if she could work on that, then I am very positive that Guatemala is on the right track to a great placement. Number 4, Kurasawa. Kurasawa is coming super strong this year, and I would be so pleased to see them pull a back-to-back top 5 placement. Kurasawa is a super beauty, and we have witnessed how stunning she was during the Super Chat. She looked so well polished, and she was amazing at the Super Chat. Everything about her right now screams strong contender, and I cannot wait to see how she does in the competition. Number 3, Puerto Rico. Valerie Clipadlo. Puerto Rico is not holding back and keep on dropping bombs left and right prior to arrival. She already made an impression being one of the stunning ladies competing this year, but damn, she dominated the Super Chat round. She looked great and she spoke very well. She just showcased that she is one of the best speakers in the group. And then after that, days after Super Chat, she posted her swimsuit photos and videos, and oh my gosh, drop dead gorgeous. And by the way, her body is incredible too. So I love that Puerto Rico this year is not playing safe, and I love that she is going all out, and hopefully she could maintain that as well. Number 2, Namibia. Savannah Pereira. I have said this on my Super Chat review, Namibia is surely giving me winner vibes during her Super Chat round. I love her speaking voice, I love her wit, I love her confidence, and I love how she perfectly responds to the question, and she responds by maintaining that posture, calmness, and confidence at the same time, and giving very solid and strong answers. Her beautiful transformation has been happening continuously as well based on her recent updates, and I'm so proud of her. And it is so exciting to see Namibia going back so hard in this competition and nailing it once again like they did before. I really hope that she will nail her runway performances as well, because that's one thing that I haven't seen yet. And my current number 1 for my 3rd leaderboard from Miss Supranational 2025 is Brazil. Eduardo Brown. Brazil is one of the countries that always do well at Miss Supranational, and this year they are sending a high quality, high caliber contender that could potentially bring home their first crown for Brazil. Eduarda speaks very well. I love her energy, her personality, and she is very beautiful too. Add on to that, she can speak English very well, and Brazil is very good when it comes to preparing their candidates at Miss Supranational, and we can see that based on their track records. And with her quality this year, I am very positive that they are going to give her best, their best, and her best to go all out for their first Miss Supranational crown. That's a lot. So that's it. What do you think? These are my current top 20 for my 3rd leaderboard from Miss Supranational 2025. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe, because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.